All right, I'm on hole number 5 of the 2019 Fall Major. All right, hole number 5. This has been a 50-50 hole this week. Half the time I've come here, I've been down in this area and you can get an eagle and move on, and half the time I haven't. And part of it's with ball. You've got to hit this really perfect. I'm going to use a 4-power ball, and I'm going to use my rock because it's super accurate. I'm going to be 2 rings off down here. I'm going to do about half overpower. I'm going to take the wind out, trying to bleed through. And I really think if I brought a 5-power ball, I could help myself out here. And I'm going to try a 5-power ball just to see what it looks like. Don't really like. I'm going to take the wind out. So let's see what my choices are. What kind of wind stuff do I have? There's a 2 wind resistance. I'm not really using the side spin. If I don't like that one, I'm going to switch to a firework ball. And I could, since I only have 2 of those gridiron balls. Let's think here. My 5-power ball selection is 5, 2, 1, 5. That gives me 2. 2, 1, 5. That gives me 2. I could pop out. I'm gonna see what it looks like with the 5-power ball and see if it's where that tail's putting me out there, and if not, I'll switch to a firework. I'm gonna take a rock and a rapier. Everything else there should get me out of trouble. Should be able to get up there with the Hornet. Everything else there should be all right. Now let's try it out. I'm going to give myself a second bag. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure. The deal is that my rock is super accurate, but if this 5-power ball gets me to the right spot, this might be the either going to use my number 1 or my number 3 bag. All right, here we go. The reason I'm trying out a power 5 ball is I may not have to use any overpower with the power 5 ball, and then it's just a matter of hitting it perfect. Whereas with the power 4 ball, I've got to give it just a little bit of overpower. Not max, but half, maybe we're eking towards 3/4, but you've got to put some overpower on it. I think with the 5-power ball, I'm not going to have to do that. All right, I'm just going to take the shot, and I'm going to leave the wind in. Hit it 1 ring great to the right. Let's see if I get enough bounce to get over. Enough. Bleeding down. Slow down. Stay out of that sand. That did make that shot a little bit easier. See if my opponent can get up there. I'll tell you, though, I'd rather take this shot down here from the sand than do the layup at the top. I have a much better chance of making this sand shot because it's going to boil down to on this sand shot of hitting it perfect. If I hit it perfect, I got a serious chance of it going in the hole. If you're up there at the top, it doesn't matter if you hit it perfect or what. It's grim. that look at all. Right up on it. Okay, from this distance. All right, need to hit it perfect. Hitting it perfect. Give myself a look. You rat bastard. Arr! That is disappointing right there. Now I have 8's number, so I'm 100% confident I can pick up a shot on 8 every single time. And picking up one of these other par 4s, this one in particular, I think this one's easier to pick up than hole number 1 because you can get all the way down to the green and you can take a chip. But having shots bounce out like that's not had one hole in the par 3 so far in this qualifying round. I hit the flagpole just a little bit at the wrong height and it just missed the cup, and then bouncing over right there. That's 2 shots that could really change your real estate. In the hole. As long as I can go into the opening round with a minus 13 as my tiebreaker, that's going to put me in the probably in the top 30. And if I can go through the opening round and shoot at least a minimum of 26, pick up 1, that'll put me pretty nicely into the weekend round as far as tiebreakers. But in the opening round, I really would like to come out of the opening round with a 28. So I need to pick up one of those other par 4s at least once on each side. And that hole right there is the one. Good game. Good luck in the tourney. I noticed yesterday in the bracket, I'm just kind of going up. Yesterday in my odd bracket, qualifying bracket, there was 111 that made it. Everybody else was 12 or higher. So the longer you wait, the more people have practiced. They get a little bit going. So you need to, if you're waiting until Wednesday's qualifying round, you always would need to do good when you're on Wednesday's qualifying round. I would like to pick one up, and it wasn't that one. All right, that was hole number 5 of the 2019 Fall Major. Thanks for watching.